Hello everyone and welcome to Wokkolandia. This is the first of two videos for my new restyling Skeletor. I did different Master of the Universe restyling like Merman, Stinkor and many others. Even Grizzlord without fur is one of my favorite, but I never got the inspiration to modify Skeletor. He is the most iconic villain ever made. And by a sad coincidence, Mark Taylor, its creator, left us a few days ago, just as I was finishing this first video. That's why I wanted to dedicate this new Skeletor to him. I know I'm nobody, but it's the least I can do, in honor of someone who has made so many of us dream. Well, back to the custom. Like you see, the idea is remove this hood, and I never understand why they choose this strange shape. In the cartoon is completely different, and a normal hood doesn't fit like that. In any case, this is the reason why you need to be careful when you do stuff like that. I hope no one is sensitive to these images, but it is for show you the risk involved. So don't rush and take all precaution. Don't be like me. Well, after this blood sacrifice for Skeletor, because this process is quite simple, I decided to speed up many parts of this video, trying to focus on the essential parts. Finally, I'm removing the hood, and I can start sanding and sculpting the skull. This process is challenging. Sculpting the rubber is very difficult, and I can go back if I fail. Because of that, I think a lot before removing some pieces or remove material for sculpting. Probably I spent an entire week thinking how I wanna create this skull. I don't wanna create something too realistic because the face of Skeletor isn't the most accurate skull, but I don't wanna create something too cartoonish. I easily can use a skull from another toys, or maybe use some 3D printed head. But this one is the original head of Skeletor from Mattel 1981. If you're thinking this head has been traveling for 40 years to be reborn in this new work. Also now is completely handmade, and the result is something completely original, one of a kind. And yeah, is only my point of view, but is the main reason why I call this stuff art and not a simple toys. And not only this one. Many of you create custom or repaint or many other type of art completely unique. It doesn't mean if it's not a painting, it's not art. Always remember that. Back to the custom. After a good shower, the face of Skeletor is back on the original color, but my sculpting process isn't finished yet. Well, the skull is ready, and now I need a spine. And this old dinosaur skeleton gives me this awesome tail. Well, I don't wanna reveal what I do in the next part of this custom, but for a specific reason I glue a magnet on this spine. But here I can show you where I put this spine. For now. The idea is create a new Skeletor scepter, and I use these rifle pieces who fits perfectly on the vintage toys hand. Also, I have these pieces from the Slime Pit Titan trophy chain. I create room for the magnet, and I use the lower pieces of the Master of the Universe mace for create the lower part of this scepter. And now it remains only to color everything. And after the primer is dry, I use my cheap acrylic. Nothing fancy, I don't wanna ruin the sculpt. I use green for the base and yellow for underlying the face and the light. And after this step, I need to paint only a few details and this custom is finished. And like always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have some question, comment down below. And remember, like, share and subscribe really help me on the channel, and ring the bell for not miss the next video. Also, this is the first part of my Skeletor restyling, and I hope I see you in my next video.